Hello everybody and welcome back to World of Tanks, and welcome back today to another replay by me. And today I'm playing in the No, I'm not playing in the T100 LT, I was going to say T100 LT then. I'm playing in the LT-432, the tier 8 Russian premium light tank. And this is a tank that I've actually neglected quite a lot to play. I've had it for a very long time. It's a very good tank, and I've not really played it. Something that you're going to see in this game, it was a pretty good game. It was a pretty special game. You're just going to see what this tank's all about. And I think it was a tier 8 tournament I played the other day that I actually realised that I need to play this tank a bit, because, oh my god. I was looking through my tanks, what I could play in a tier 8 tournament, and I was looking through DPMs, and I thought, oh, light tanks, yeah, let's have a look. And this thing, in my setup, the DPM is at about 2,400, which at tier 8 is ridiculous, especially when you consider the fact that this tank is so mobile, and yeah, it's just absolutely ridiculous. It really is. We are on, I should probably point this out, we're in a tier 10 game, which is kind of upsetting. They've got Chieftain on the enemy team, which feels bad. But it is a tier 10 game. We're in a tier 8 light tank. We'll see what we can do. Obviously, for tier 8 light tanks, this is for the older tier 8 light tanks, this was the standard thing. You know, you were a tier 8 light tank in a tier 10 game. That was the norm. But now, not so much. And I have been playing my LT-432 a bit. And I've really been enjoying it, and been playing it really well, which is quite nice. And this was kind of the game that sparked all that off. So you see me there, knock down the trees and then fall back a bit, so that the enemies aren't going to blind fire me straight away. I don't want to go into those trees straight away. That's the tip I'd recommend with all tanks. Is if you're going to go into some trees or knock a tree down and then move into it, I would highly recommend that you knock the tree down and then fall back just for a second or two, just to see if anyone blind fires, and then move into the tree. You see, we're on Mannerheim line, or Arctic region, whichever you prefer. We've lost the north of the map. It was only me and T55A up there, and let's be honest, I kind of abandoned my T55A a bit. But I'm not just going to push straight into, a bat chat, an STA, a bat chat, and an STB by myself with the 55A. We're still not going to win that. So I fell back, used my gun, used a bit of fire support, got a couple of shots in, and unfortunately our T55A friend did go down. But I did something that's very un-Max-like. And that is, I actually fell back when I should have done, and not just sat there and tried to bugger through and tried to, take on 4 tanks by myself, which is something, if you've ever watched any of my streams before, you'll know that I'm notoriously crap at, is when I should fall back, I go, oh no, I can just do this, oh no, I can just do that. So falling back, 100% the right play here. Now, I don't actually like the Mannerheim line map that much. I feel that the south, where the heavy tanks usually brawl, is so static, because like our team, once you push to here, you have any heavy tanks or tank destroyers sitting by the water's edge. You then have tank destroyers sat here and here, and you also have light tanks here. You can't really push through. You see me here, again, knock down a tree into a nice position. Put a couple into the back chat. I actually only put one, but then I realised my sixth sense didn't actually go off, so he just blind fired that position. So I can go back in there, because we want to get this batch out. He's obviously a really dangerous tank. We put one in. Can we finish him off? Fall back. Oh, we low roll. Unfortunately for us, artillery finishes him off, which is very nice. But yeah, back to the southern side of the map. And your heavy tanks can't really push through here. Same from the other side. As soon as you win this, you usually have tanks sit here, a couple sit here, then tank destroyers here, and sometimes here. And it's just whichever side wins, you then can't really progress the fight. So usually most of the fight goes north. But then it's kind of the same thing. If you win this part of the map, from the enemy's side, you get into this position which they're in now, which is you get tank destroyers, you get light tanks, they're in a crossfire. And same from the other side, if you win here, you can have tanks up here, and it's very tricky to play through this map, which is really why I don't like it. And it's not the greatest light tank map. It's not the worst, not by a long shot, but it's not the greatest. You see me here? I'm pretty sure I know where that STA is. One of the only reasons I'm not actually pushing in or trying to be more aggressive right now is because I'm really worried about where the STB1 is. Obviously, tier 10 medium tank and a tier 8 light tank you do not want to mess. No matter how good my DPM is, he's better by a lot. So I'm just kind of chilling at the minute. Just if anyone tries to push forwards, I'm going to know about it. I'll spot the tank destroyers, and there you go. You see the STB, and then almost straight away, I start moving. I want to get this bat chat and this STA out. I'm being so aggressive because I know I have support from my team. Something else I think I did earlier, which was very good, was firing on the move. This tank is absolutely incredible at firing on the move, which is very, very nice indeed. I think I shot the Leopard prototype on the move. See me there? STA. Bounces shell. This tank's actually got, for a light tank, it's got good armor. The turret armor is really annoying for medium tanks to pen. Put one in. This guy probably thinks, I can still get away. I'm sorry, no you can't, mate. I've got the reload. And yeah, we've cleared out the north of the map. By falling back, let the enemies press into us a little bit. We did pretty well. But this game is not over yet. Yes, it's at 8-4, but we are not done by a long shot. You see me putting in now some long range fire into the Scorpions. And this STB, I feel like I should be going to, like, help. And that's what you see me doing now. I thought I need to try and get those tank destroyers out of it. Just so, you know, tank destroyers are always a pain in the ass. This 1390, playing kind of where he is actually really bad. And I make a massive, massive misplay here. I come up. I get spotted by the 1390. He puts one in. I fire on the move. He puts two in. I'm on 267 health. Someone misses me, and I just managed to get away. And look at what that STB's done. He's absolutely brutalized our tank destroyers. There's just... oh. There's nothing left. Fortunately, our Progetto comes in and finishes him off. And that was a big misplay by me there. I was obviously trying to make that play to get the STB1 out. And that 1390 countered me hard. That 1390 is actually a really good player. I can't remember what clan he's in. He's anonymized. But he was a really good player. I'm pretty sure he 3-marked the 1390. So I was kind of like, I'm going to give him the respect he deserves. But you see now, I'm just going to pause the game just a second. We're not in an amazing situation here. We've got Object 704 sat at the back. Scorpion on very low health in the mid. STB is not too bad, and 277 on the lower side of the map, down to the south. But the enemy has got that Chieftain still in what would you could only assume is an incredible hold down position for the Chieftain. So more than likely, my thoughts at this point are we're going to lose the southern side of the map. North side of the map, we saw the two tank destroyers that were spotted up here relatively recently. They're both on low-ish health now. The 1390 on 500, I can afford to take a shot from him, but obviously he does reload, being an autoloader, very quickly. But I feel like I've got to try and make some plays, because I can't just chill that much. So I'm sat here, I'm spotting out, because part of me thinks that what the 1390 is going to try and do, he obviously came up here, engaged me, saw me run up here. I then feel he's going to fall back, come back up to the north, and re-push me to get me out, and then he's got fast track into the base. See the Progetto moving up? I'm just giving it a couple of extra seconds just so that I know the Progetto spotting this, and the 1390 would have long enough that if he was coming this way, he would have either been spotted there or he's going to be spotted by me before I attempt to move forwards. Like I said, the Chieftain did kill the 277, probably quite unsurprisingly there. And then I start to move up because I feel like I need to do it. Where the Progetto is, I need to start to move up. I need to start playing a bit more aggressively. This tank as well, incredible camo rating, and obviously because it's a light tank, really good camo rating on the move. And I can move up and be fairly confident that I'm not going to get spotted from anywhere too close. Scorpion gets spotted where he was last spotted, and there's the SU. Fortunately for me, he's distracted by the Progetto. I put one in. Again, people underestimating this thing's reload. He thinks he's going to be able to get aimed and shoot me, but I finish him off as soon as I can see the top of his tank again. Right, so that's helped our situation a bit now. We've cleared up the north. Those two tank destroyers, which obviously can do a huge amount of damage, we've managed to get out. We've still got the RSU 152K, which is bad. He's right there. Where's 1390 as well? The 1390 is now really the only unknown. I spot artillery. Artillery kills our Progetto. The 1390 and the ISU are right there. I feel it's absolutely necessary here that I need to kill this artillery. I cannot afford to leave an artillery alive. 1390, there you go. He sees 3 mark the tank. I want to try and put a shot into him just so he's then probably a 2-shot for me. Because if he's a 2-shot, if I get the first ambush shot off and it takes him time to load, I'm probably going to be able to get 2 off. The ISU, oh god, the ISU's right there. I fire the shell on the move and then just get the hell out of dodge. I do not want to be involved with that ISU. By the looks of it, he's coming towards me. Have a quick look back just to check that he's not actually going to kill me. We see an RT shell go in, but unfortunately it doesn't connect. And I'm trying to see if I can just get a respot on him. If RT's put him down to a 1-shot, good driving, Max. But no, I'm not really going to try that. Now, probably the play now is that Chieftain is going to be pretty isolated. Like, his 1390 was last spotted on his last known position, same as the ISU, and I don't think they're going to try and push too hard, considering that I'm in and, as far as they know, I'm still in and around their base and probably want to push quite aggressively. But I think I make a good play here in actually going around. Again, I didn't want to just push straight across here because I'd have probably been spotted by either the ICU or the 1390. That takes away the element of surprise. The Chieftain's then going to turn around and shoot me, and I'm not about that. So I come up here. See where, and oh, the ISU has pushed up to try and support the Chieftain, but he's now left in a crossfire. Put 1 in. Put 2 in. I'm actually really concerned about where the 1390 is right now. I would assumed he would have come with kind of what our team is doing. All 3 tanks remaining on our team have gone in together to try and push this Chieftain out. Because obviously a Chieftain on 1,000 health, he can still, in the right situation, still absolutely destroy our team. I put 1 in. I'm still concerned about the 1390. The Chieftain turns around and unfortunately it does get me with a shell. But I manage to turn his attention, which allows our 704 and STB to finish him off. And I honestly think that was the right play there for me. I know I did die, but it allowed my team to finish off the Chieftain, which put us into a 3 versus 1 against 1390. And again, I think the decision to finish off the artillery was a really, really important one, because a rogue artillery shell coming in from somewhere into an STB1 for 1,000 damage is not great. And I'm going to speed the replay up a bit at the end here. Our team does eventually cap this. The 1390 again, STB kind of goes around. There is only 2 minutes left on the clock, so I'm like in chat going, cap, please cap. I don't want to lose this. I really don't want to lose this. I did, I think, hit a couple of blind shots as well. Artillery has done 100% done the right thing and moved up. The 1390, we're assuming at this point, has gone looking for artillery. He kills the 704 who comes back to base to get him. But unfortunately for him, not for me, he is then completely across the other side of the map. We've got 2 capping and he's got no way of getting back or capping in time. And we win the game, which was a very, very good game, and I'm incredibly pleased with A, how it finished, the fact that we won the game, and B, how my mind was actually thinking whilst playing this game. And you can take a lot of things from me playing this game, in particular, of how to play light tanks, where to be aggressive, try and spot, try and push the tempo for your team, but then at the same time, if it's not looking right, fall back, and at the same time not taking shortcuts, for example, like across here. Because the ISU, if he moved from here to here, he would have spotted me. So me going round, 100% the right thing. Caught him completely in a crossfire. Very nice indeed. It's something that I don't do often in light tanks. I'm usually pretty crap at playing light tanks, if I'm being honest. So, yeah, I'm really happy with this game. Like I said, what did we do? 4.7k that we saw. I think I actually did 5k damage overall. And an absolutely beautiful result here, to be fair. And yeah, I'm going to stop waffling because, well, You probably bored of hearing me, but we'll go take a look at the post-game stats. So there we go, guys. That was me and my LT-432. Like I said, we did hit a couple of blind shots that game, taking us up to 5,069 damage in a tier 8 light tank in a tier 10 game. We also picked up 4 kills, pretty much, as I said in the title, we pretty much carried that game. 4 kills, we didn't get much assisted, but the damage that we did definitely helped with that. If we order by damage, I actually out-damaged the enemy chieftain. That was a really good feeling, and our Progetto. And yeah, like I said, I would say we pretty much carried that game, especially at the end there. The decision making to clear the north side of the map out, come round into their base, and then get back out again, and then go and put that chieftain in a bad situation, I definitely think won us the game. And yeah, 5,069 damage, 4 kills, and 1,483 base XP. It was an ace and a high caliber as well, which in a tier 10 game in a tier 8 light tank, not too shabby. Hit 36, fired 36 shells, hit 30 and pen 30, not too bad in terms of the pen ratio there. We also made an absolute monstrous amount of credits, because this is, at the end of the day, also a tier 8 premium tank, so you really do make credits in this thing. And it's a tank that I definitely am going to play more. I can't remember if I've actually done a tank review on this tank. If I have, I'll try and leave the link to it in the description. If not, I don't think I have, but I honestly can't remember. And yeah, other than that, thank you so much for watching, guys. Oh, one last thing I just want to say. If you are interested, if you're on the EU server and above about a 52% win rate and about 12 to 1300 WN8, if you are interested in joining a clan, I'm currently recruiting for my clan. You just need to join the Discord. The link is in the description. And then send me a message in general chat or something like that, and I will get back to you as soon as I can. But other than that, like I said, please subscribe, like. Thank you very much for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time.